Collective, welcome Scorpios to your monthly reading, and let's dive into it. I do want to say that your go-to message is anxiety. You have anxiety about this person, or they have anxiety about you. It could be a Virgo, okay? Um, the song I got was you. You rock their world. It's a Michael song, hence the Virgo. But I say this to say you have anxiety over them, they have anxiety over you. Let's see why. Yeah. So we got this one here. Something about traveling could be relevant. Support. A change of heart. I don't know, maybe you left. Or maybe they left and now somebody has anxiety. A Leo could also be involved in this, okay? So you got a Leo and you got a Virgo that is having anxiety over you, okay? A lot of them want you to listen to your intuition. So is it Scorpio that has anxiety over these people? Let me just clarify, because my messages can go both ways. You don't have anxiety over them based on the cards. I'm also feeling that in the energy. It's them. It's a Leo and a Virgo that have anxiety over you, especially for female watching. Okay? This is love related. I'm also channeling something weird, so I'm just gonna double check. Okay. But I did hear it though. Something about something not fitting. Okay? Like, there could be some sort of, there is no, I would say this, something is off with somebody's sexual libido, and the feminine left. Okay? Something of this nature. That's for somebody, okay? And now this person could have anxiety about their sexual performance, or you having, I don't feel like you have anxiety, Scorpio, because we did clarify this, but you could have anxiety of like why you did just leave this person and they didn't understand why. It's because the sexual compatibility was off. Okay? That's for somebody specific. Now, for others, it could be anxiety about something else. It doesn't have to be that. It's definitely something else. We're not about to go too deep, but we got this one here. So it's about some sort of information that was sad. Let's see here. So it could be Virgo that feels this way, or this Leo that is in this anxiety. Okay, they want something to change between you guys. This person didn't expect you to switch up with them, but you did. I feel like you're really over these people, especially this Leo. You are just going to let go and let God. I'm also tuning into that. So we do one card for Leo, okay? In terms of Scorpio having this anxiety. We got this one. So they want you guys to be lovers. Like the card says, they want you guys to have mutual love, mutual attraction, and they don't want you to be upset with them, and they don't want you to leave them hanging or just leave them. And I feel like that's what you did. You left them hanging, you ghosted them, you didn't want to deal with them. You say there was no love here, and you left. And then this Leo is like, we can still make it on love. They still love you. Let's have a mutual love. And Scorpio's like, who are you? You're open to be friends with this person. I'm also tuning into, they could come in with something of, but Scorpio, we could be friends if you don't want to be lovers. But that's just code for just trying to see if you can warm up to them again. But something about that compatibility sealed the deal for you, especially for females. So, yeah. Anyways, they're definitely trying to reach out to you. So it depends on how you're going to answer, Scorpios, about this Leo. Let's move on to Virgos, okay? In terms of Virgo, I'm channeling here that this person has not healed from whatever took place when you left them high and dry, or just left them. And I'm also channeling they're suspecting you to be with a Capricorn, Scorpio, whoever that is. And they feel so betrayed if you're gonna leave them for a Capricorn specifically. You leaving them it hurts a lot, but specifically this Capricorn is like a knife to their heart. I don't know if they know it's Capricorn, but they're kind of like, why are you acting like we're not supposed to heal? Like, what is going on, Scorpios? But you're like, well, I don't know, did you leave them for Capricorn? They're in their head about you leaving them from a Capricorn. That's what's like driving this person crazy. They're very sus about you leaving them from somebody, but specifically this Capricorn is like really stressing them out about them being the choice and not the Virgo. Okay. Now this is not for everybody, as you guys can hear. So let's move on to general for Scorpio. Oh Lord. Any general messages for Scorpio? Somebody wants to marry you. Okay, somebody wants to seal the deal, lock you down. Male or female. This person though, beware, be careful. They could have narcissistic tendencies. They could be love bombing you. They could be self-absorbed. They could be a freaking narcissist. Okay? The person that wants to do this. Okay? Just beware. For some of you guys is textbook narcissism. Okay? Anything else? Somebody here wants to take a chance on you. I think they thought they had you in the bag, Scorpio, but they have to go back to the drawing board and I don't know, get a new plan, especially for female. If you're not a female, there is somebody here that was planning to make their move on you. But they're going to pull back because you could have gone through something and they're like, oh my God, this is not the right time to be with Scorpio, especially if you're Scorpio male. Something about you being betrayed or hurt, okay? So they're like, oh, I can't be with Scorpio now because they're really going through something. And if they come in, it might not work out between you guys, okay? It's almost like booking, like, a vacation when you have no money, you know, and they're like, oh, I gotta wait until like I have more money until I can book that vacation resort or whatever. So somebody is, I don't know, sorry, but that's the analogy I'm thinking of right now. So if somebody wants to make an offer or make a move, not an offer, if it is a feminine hair collective, they want to make a move towards you, but they can't because they're seeing you going through something, so they're waiting. Okay, this person really wants something serious, but they know if they come now, it's going to be a disaster. Okay, I'm tuning into it's going to be hell on earth if they say something. Okay, so that's for somebody specific. So we got engagement card in reverse. So somebody's going to call off an engagement, whether with you or with somebody else. I'm tuning into calling off an engagement to go towards Scorpio, specifically a Taurus, okay? Or they're going to call off an engagement with you, if you guys are engaged, to go towards a Taurus individual, okay? That's for somebody specific. And we got this one here. Somebody wants to have love with you again. This person, you definitely ended things with them, or they could have ended things with you. They now want you back, or you are going to get an offer from this person that you broke up with because they love you still. Okay? For some of you guys, it's a Sagittarius that's going to come back. For others, it's somebody else. Okay? There's somebody that was a snake towards you that regrets being a snake towards you, Scorpio. Okay? They're realizing they shouldn't have been a snake behavior of a friend, a lover, a family member, etc. This person was just jealous of you. They just self-sabotaged. They were just frustrated. They were angry in the moment. They are insecure. They were in their fears, so they were sick towards you. Now they feel guilty because they shouldn't have taken this out on you, and they feel guilty and they feel shameful. Okay, so somebody's in regret. For a lot of you guys, it is a twin flame. For others, is whomever in your life, like I said, family, friend, business lover, and etc. Okay. Somebody's name is Cody. Okay, your name or their name. I feel like they want things to be better, or they're finding out about something and they feel good, but they also feel conflicted. You or them, especially you have the name Cody. They're like, oh yeah, hell yeah. But then they're like, is it really? I don't know. Somebody, you feel conflicted if your name is Cody, or they feel conflicted about you. So they don't know how to react, okay? It's like they're happy, but they're like, should they be happy? Okay. For a lot of you guys, it is somebody that wants to get in bed with you. The numbers could be relevant, but it's like they wouldn't take a chance, but they're in their head. Some of them feel kind of crazy because they're not sure if they should take a chance on sleeping with you. But they do, but they also like, should they? I don't. They were in their head. They're very emotional. I feel like these are people that are just like dating. Hookup culture could be relevant. Anyone could be watching here. Like they're like, should we get into bed, Scorpios, male or female, right? Or should I just, wait for a month, or wait for a week, or wait after 3 months? Okay, somebody's very conflicted on like they want this, but they're not sure if it's the right time or a season. So yeah. You know what I'm channeling? Scorpios is always ready to go. It's your peoples that are not ready to go, Scorpio. So maybe you're like, let's go, and they're like, they don't know. I'm getting that type of energy. Alright, anything else? There's somebody feels like you don't love them. Okay, armor create love. Somebody feels like there's some love between you guys. And somebody feels like they're loving you alone by himself. This person is very smart though. You have like a sapiosexual, intellectual connection with this person. They have this with you, but it's also mixed with love. Maybe you're just attracted to this person's mind, Scorpio. But it's giving that. Like if they're not smart, you don't want to deal with them, and that's the only reason why you're dealing with them. And they're like, oh, I thought this was more than... But you're like, no, it's because you're smart. You're teaching me something. I'm learning something. I become smarter when I'm around you. I want to learn from you. And they're like, that's really cool. I love that bet. But they're also like, I thought we were establishing a love connection, but according to you, the energy I'm getting, maybe not. Okay? This person definitely want to change your mind, want to fix things, okay? Anyways, I think that's good for general. Anything else? There was somebody that was gaslighting you, stalking you, being very nosy, but I wanted to say they stopped doing it, but they're not doing it as heavy. So you have an active stalker, Scorpio, where it's like it's not just watching your social media. They're checking up with your mutual friends or friends in general, like they're stalking your social medias, and your friends and the friends. Like it's that deep. If you have family members, they're also watching somebody's stalking you. Okay. Now again, like I said, they were pretty severe, but now they're realizing that they don't want to be that severe of a creep, Scorpio. So it probably could have minimized to, let me just check up with Scorpio instead of the friend and their friend or their family members. Maybe it has gone from Facebook, IG, instead of Facebook, IG, MySpace, Pinterest, the golf cart, your home, the grocery store you go to just IG and Facebook. Okay, somebody was actively stalking your every move. And yeah, they're a creep because their minimization of just doing it every day. All it's like watching readings, but they're watching a reading of you, Scorpio, but in real time, in real life. If you have things out in the open, like in public, they're there. If things are in private, but rest assured, they have a secret account, another account, a way to make sure they keep in tabs on you. It's given very much like, you know how people did that 7-part series with Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber? You have a Hailey Bieber in your life, male or female, but it's been minimized. You get me? Okay. So that's for somebody specific. I will say this though, this relationship is dead and gone. It's been over, it's been done, but they're still keeping an eye on you. Based on the cards here, is for a lot of you guys, it's definitely heavy on a masculine that's watching crazy like this. Okay? Yes, it does say male or female, but based on the cards, it's a masculine that's doing this. Now, it could also be female. Because I did say Hailey Bieber, but you know, make it make sense. Okay? What you should do with this, guys, you're used to craziness. I'm gonna tell you this, of all the signs, it's always some craziness up in Scorpio's readings. Take precaution, literally, also spiritually. But for you guys, you always need to do some sort of restraining order BS because people are crazy. Okay, they're trying to paint you as crazy, but they're the ones that are really crazy. But overall, what I'm feeling here, you got nothing to worry about. But let's do an advice card. We got this one here. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you're over and done. You really don't give a fuck. Your heart is open to other things. This is not affecting you. If it did, you're literally laughing at this, focusing on yourself, your creativity, and you probably have somebody new, or you just like. It's so old news. It's not even like, because I don't know how long you guys ended things, but this relationship is like. I'm gonna say this: when you ended this, or even if they ended things, it was solidified that it's like no turning backs. There's no second chances. But all of a sudden, they're like crazy obsessed with you. Okay, they're on their Hailey Bieber shit when it comes to you now. Okay, so let's leave that. For some of you guys, you could be traveling. They're definitely keep an eye on that. Let me say that. Yeah, anyways, let's continue. If you went somewhere in Sagittarius month, as in December, November, they were going crazy. Because apparently for some of you guys, you went on vacation or you're about to go on vacation this year, Sagittarius month, so December, November. This person, they were still stalking in 2025, December and November. So just... But again, I don't feel like you have nothing to worry about because you don't give a fuck. They're driving themselves crazy, stalking you like this because it's not benefiting you. Like I said, when it wasn't ending, you knew and they knew at the time that they would never be like, they know for a fact there's no way that Scorpio will take me back. And even you knew this and you like, you released it. You let it go. They didn't. So they're like hurting themselves by stalking you like this. At least it's minimized. So that's somebody's news. Okay, that's somebody's insight. Are we done with this? Yeah. Lastly, there's somebody that's hoping for a change between you guys. They want you to be more they want you to be more compassionate towards them. They want to be compassionate towards you. There's somebody I would say this, I feel like somebody will take some action towards you, male or female, and they're hoping that their compassion will open up your heart again towards them. I don't know who this person is, but they're like banking on, I want Scorpio to be more compassionate, accept my compassion or be more compassionate towards them. Okay, it's something of this nature. But let's move on to, I don't really feel like you give a fuck, but somebody's in this energy of like, let me see if I can, I'm gonna bring more compassion, more love towards Scorpio, and Scorpio's gonna be like, yeah, okay. Male or female though, but okay. Let's do love. If you want to fix things with Scorpio, these are your cards. And Scorpio, if you want to fix things with a lover that there's no communication, but you still love them, you still want to make this work, these are your cards, okay? I'm channeling you need to work on yourself, Scorpio or cross watcher, okay? We got this one. If you want to work things out with Scorpio or vice versa, you with them, Scorpio, you need to focus on your purpose, okay? Or you need to have a purpose together, as in like you need to be on the same path, right? Like one person can be like, I'm going to, like I want to move to Australia, and you're like, I'm comfortable living in New York, I'm comfortable living in Germany, and they're like, no, Australia is your new home. Like there needs to be some sort of same goals, okay? There is no same goals, same path between you and this person. So that was just an example, okay? Side note. But there also needs to be a lot of healing. You need to heal, they need to heal, you need to heal together if you want to work things out with Scorpio or vice versa, okay? Collective, thank you for watching. There's somebody that's a little bit upset. Let's see. We got this card here. Whoever's upset is because they need more time, or they're upset because you need more time, or you're upset because they need more time. Somebody's upset because somebody needs more time. Okay? I mean, okay. What can you do, Scorpio or Crosswatcher? If somebody needs more time, then that's what it is, right? We can't do much. But Crosswatcher, let's do your, or not, well, for Scorpio soulmates, for your new soulmates, in terms of new peoples, I'm doing a new thing where I do initials instead of cards. So, take what resonates. Somebody works in a radio station, at the radio, something about the radio. So maybe you will meet your person at the radio station, or they work at the radio. Oh, you do. So there's a new soulmate encounter, love-based, in terms of the radio station, okay? For some of you guys, this is Sagittarius, okay? For one person, somebody has the name Martin. Martin. Martin, okay? Let's pull a card. It could be Martin at the radio station or the new partner in general, okay? Make it make sense. So pull one card for Martin. So you about to get clarity, or this could be yes for Martin, okay? Live in the moment, enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpios. Much love to you as always. If you want a bonus reading, keep on watching and see if you're up there in ranking, and have a great summer.